G'day, it's John Ashburton here, and today I want to show you inside the new Vault training quiz area and the training test area. First of all, if you don't have the Vault area, but you do have one of the Police Mastery ebooks, you can go into your ebook download section and you'll find a premium pack upgrade, and you can click that to find out how to get access to the Vault. In this case, we're looking at Queensland. Now, looking at the actual new training quiz area itself, the first thing I want to show you is this new Skill Finder quiz. So if you click on that, you will find a new quiz, and it varies how many questions this is depending on what state you are. In this case, we've got a 50-question quiz, which is testing across 5 specific areas, which you'll see listed within the explanation itself. Once you start the quiz, it is under a timer. In this case, we've got 25 minutes. Now in the Skill Finder quiz, you won't actually get feedback as you go through, so when you click on a response, it'll just jump straight through to the next question. Note that some of them you will have to select multiple answers before clicking through to the next question. Now it's a good idea not to guess the answers on this quiz, because the purpose of the answers are to give you an idea on whether or not you need to practice in that specific area. So if you happen to fluke answers, you're just going to be getting an incorrect level of feedback as to what you should focus your attention on. So if you're not sure on an answer, you can click the skip button on the bottom right. Now I want to show what this looks like at the end of the quiz in terms of how your feedback looks. So we're going to jump straight to the end of the quiz. I'll be back with you once I've answered all 50 questions. So we can see here on completion of the quiz, I get a breakdown by category of my skills. In this case, we have got the 5 categories. Now, whatever categories you will have 10 questions allocated to each. So if you see something like this where it's out of 9 points, it means you've skipped a question. So I've skipped one of the English skill questions. Other than that, we can see my main skill is actually English skills. Abstract reasoning, quite weak. So what I want to show you now is I can say, well, I want to focus on my abstract reasoning. So I can jump back into the membership site. And here I'll find in the training quiz area some sections on specific category tests. So I can jump down to abstract reasoning and access a test, just focus on that question type. Now these training quizzes are not timed. The idea that you can go through is take as long as you want to actually work this out and start teaching yourself and training how to really resolve the answers. You do have a find a suggestion at the start of each quiz as to how long you should aim for. So in this case, 30 seconds for each question. So when you start this quiz, it's a little bit different. You'll find that once you select the answer, if you get it wrong, you'll get a green box showing you the correct answer, and then it'll pop up with the explanation straight away, so you can see the correct response and also how you might work that out on similar questions. Now, if you get a question correct, you'll just see a green box pop straight up and it'll jump to the next question. You won't get the explanation. So if you happen to fluke an answer, don't worry, you will see the full explanation on the completion of the quiz on the very last page. Looking back at the membership site now, the other area I wanted to show you is the practice cognitive test area. Now in this you'll have another timed assessment. In this case we've got a 70-question timed assessment, and we recommend you go into this section after you have looked at your focus areas inside the training quiz area. So that's a very quick overview for you of the new Vault training quiz area. If you have any feedback, we'd love to know what you think.